The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And it's made its way to him.
There's the golden nugget, that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation, he's the same bloke.
Agreed, but on a world level, he ought to have higher status. But he's never been one for hugging the limelight. He just loves being the quiet assassin.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's in great chance! Goal! Victoria! And Victoria are in front! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Vai-se proceder a uma substituição. O número 18.
Victoria have gone to the bench, and we've only just begun.
I'm not sure about this. Why make the change now? It's so early, and you're ahead.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Howson. Carvajal. And it's Koundé. Pedri.
Stade Rennais really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Victoria looking to pass their way through. Throw in. Carvajal. Carvajal, and he's there to make the challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Victoria looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Yaya Toure. He is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Real chance! And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Yaya Toure. And he's there to retrieve it. Yaya Toure. Tries to pass it through. Takes a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. No mistake! And that for him is goal number 10. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Son Heung-min. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Son Heung-min. That's rather hopeful. Fantastic from Son Heung-min. That is a gem, an absolute gem. And the comeback is complete. And that is a smashing hit, struck with power and accuracy.
Well, that was struck with a level up from venom. Power and control aren't easy to pair up, and that was an exception.
Stade Rennais go into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Rummenigge, he's had a shot! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again, in double quick time. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Stade Rennais take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Rummenigge. And it's Bellingham. Oh, nice touch. In with the challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, super find. Pass somewhat off target. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Danger averted for now. Oh, this looks sharp. Great vision. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, sweet feet. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Stade Rennais are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Stade Rennais are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Son Heung-min! Oh, it's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets! And the lead is extended still further. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Stade Rennais grab a 3-goal lead. It's just to... And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cannavaro goes long. Conte. Rijkaard. And Carvajal. And it's Rodri. Victoria finding their passes. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Rijkaard. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to...
And the shot!
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the arm. Oh, shooting chance! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
More and more pressure on the ball here. 60 minutes played. Rodri. And here's Mbappe. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Mbappe threads one in. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Victoria clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, that's fabulous.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Olise. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Mbappe. Rodri. Conte. Great defending, strong and determined. Engages and forces him off the ball. Yaya Toure. Bellingham has found the net here, of course. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That has ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard. Half an hour gone in the second half. Toure was in no mood for any of that. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he has been fouled there. And it's Son Heung-min. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He has found the way through. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. Stade Rennais really could have done without this. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Vai-se proceder uma substituição. O número 5.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Número 20.
Victoria give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
Número 14. Número 26. Está a
Rodri.
proceder-se a uma substituição.
Carvajal. Front-footed pressing going on here. Ambitious ball here. He's in plenty of space here. And he won't reach that. And he's being shifted off it. Yaya Toure. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's De Bruyne. He's got away. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Lopez. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Rodri. It's Pedri. Doué. De Bruyne. And this is Son Heung-min. Now it's Batistuta. And he's certainly... Charge, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Stade Rennais blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. And it's Xabi Alonso. And that is as far as it goes. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Son Heung-min claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Stade Rennais definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Caros espectadores, vamos passar um boletim informativo das forças de segurança locais no ecrã gigante. Pedimos a todos a vossa máxima atenção.